and we get voices. The time is 11 p.m. Two love trouble in my room. What's happening here? It says, man, what a busy day today. Good night. Snoozing. We snoozy. What's happening? We're in the dream. And we fucking ray shifted while we were dreaming. Of course. Not surprised at this point. This is what the... Time to go already? Is it work hours already? Hey, it's you, Olga Murray. It's Miss President. Dang. Just complimenting us the fact that, whatchamacallit, says, even in your dreams, you're quite the hard worker. I commend thee. Karudia of us. As expected of my first candidate to be my secretary. But it seems that you've gotten a misunderstanding. This is not of the real realm, you see. This is not the world of reality. It is the irregular reality of the mental mind. It is beyond the concept of time and space. It says, Director Olga Murray, that's not you. The positivity and the uppity spirits, that must be... That's right, the you Olga President form. Hell yeah, we get to talk to you, Olga Murray. Nice little after effect. So you either clap just for the clap or ask her, can I take a seat? We're gonna just clap for the sake of clapping. She knew. She's like, that's a nice reaction. It builds confidence. However, next time, make sure you put your heart into your clapping. Well, whatever. It's a special day where I would overlook any mistake after all. Because today is the day where I'll be teaching you. Oh no, I will be asking you. Yes, after all, you are going to be the teacher to teach me protest. It seems like you're making an unexpected facial expression. Of course you would. After all, this situation is beyond my scope of parameters as well. Understand that I am the president of this earth. Someone as gracious as I and amazing and busy does not show in front of a regular earthling so easily like this. ¿Cómo? Say that again. It says I was supposed to Bing chill, right? Bing chill, aka I was supposed to take a vacation for a while and relax myself and let myself go.
しばらくは休暇を取ってのんびりするつもりだったし、異性の神側だったから罰が悪いし、経営顧問が怖いし。
It says due to the fact that I was on the side of the foreign star, right? Foreign star God side. The punishment to me was very bad, and the budgeting, the budgeting committee slash the budget of this entire operation scares me.
けど私はこうして変身した。なぜだかわかる？
But I still transform to this form. Do you understand why?
普段の私、カルデア所長であるオルガマリーのストレスがマックスになったからよ。
The reason why I've turned this way, understand that the director, me, in the Karudeas currently, her stress level has reached its climax, or aka its maximum gauge. It says, oh, I see stress. It's only been 2 months. Are you okay?
そこ、勝手にお茶を飲むな。せんべいをかじるな。私の中で勝手が過ぎるぞ。
So while she is explaining, we are currently drinking some nice little hot tea and snacking on some crackers. Okay? Some little Japanese crackers called senbei. So Olga Murray witnessed this and says, hey, you, stop drinking tea and snacking on some senbei. It says, you're inside of me, but you are doing as you please.
いえ、なんでもない。今の発言は忘れて。いいわね。
Yeah, so if you don't know, we are currently inside the mental mind of you, Olga Murray. That's why she says you're inside of me, yet you're doing whatever the hell you want. But because she realized that she worded it wrong, she said, nothing, never mind. Forget what I've just said. Do you understand me?
カルデア所長としての職務に不満はない。日々精進と改善を心がけている。
It says, I have no unsatisfactory or worry. Yeah, I have no unsatisfactory or worry about the duty as the director of Karudea. I'm always daily honing my skills and efficiency to the best I can.
問題なのはあれだ。人理保障とは関係のないあれ。ほら、わかるでしょ？あなた達人なんだから。
It says the problem is this, you know. After all, it has nothing to do with humanity preservation or storing or anything of that caliber. You know what I'm trying to tell you, right? After all, you're the pro at these kinds of things. Are you talking about Valentine's Day, perhaps?
よくわかったな。さすがの推理力だ。
She shrugs and says, as expected, I'm glad you've noticed. It seems that your deduction skill is amazing as always.
この私は素直になれない。誘い方がわからない。そもそもイベントに馴染めない。
That's funny. She's just straight up telling that she's too awkward, corked up girl that doesn't know what the hell's happening. She said, understand that I cannot be honest, straightforward, nor do I know how to invite people or invite people, nor am I be able to accustom or acclimate into any sort of event like these.
という三重苦でノイローで寸前になったオルガマリーが生み出した匿名大使なのだ。
Due to my own self-paranoia. Due to these 3 large factors of my own paranoia, Orugamari has created the personality of Yu Ogamuri. So we now found out that Yu Ogamuri is a accumulation of that. Yu Ogamuri is the accumulation of being honest, very inviting, and can acclimate to anything. Because apparently Ogamuri cannot be honest, don't know how to invite people so naturally, and does not accumulate or acclimate. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to say acclimate. Apologies. To any of the quote-unquote events and things that are happening near you. So she can't hold her laughter, so there she is laughing. Bochi situation, pretty much. Yuga Ogamuri is to combat Bochi situation.
これで今日の私は極めてプライベートな事情で動いていることは分かってもらえたな。
It says, all right, now that we've come to the understanding that I am 100% operating on this entire mission on a private matter, so let us move forward with that now acknowledged.
こんな幸運と栄誉が訪れるのは惑星直列級の確率よ。覚悟してね。
It says the fact that you'll be honored, the probability of such honor that you'll be receiving and such luck to receive this amazing gift that I'll be attempting is on a probability level of witnessing supernova happening right before our eyes. Right? Is that what it says? Say it again. The hell should you say?
こんな幸運と栄誉が訪れるのは 惑星直列級の確率よ。
What's Wakusei Chokuretsu? I'm pretty sure that's supernova. Or 2 planets colliding. 2 planets colliding in Japanese. That's no accent. Oh, fuck. What is it called? It's not clashing. It's not colliding. It's oh fuck. When planets align. Yeah, what is that called? What is that called, chat? Planetary alignment. There we go. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Planetary alignment. That's what it is. Is it eclipse? No. She's talking about like the amount of luck and honor is on a probability level of all the stars aligning, which is the planetary alignment. Okay, Wakusei Chokurusetsu, right? And she says the same thing right here. Chokuretsu. Yeah, which is essentially planet alignment, right? It's not just a solar eclipse. We're talking about all the planets lining up, like a planet parade, right? That's what she's saying. Like, it's because all the planets lining up is very rare. That's why she's saying you should be honored. So. It says, all right, we're up against time, so I'm going to be very direct. Give me the Valentine Day guide so I can do this quickly. Damn, she straight up said, hey, I'm gonna need a at media this Valentine's Day event. Heck W.
この行事。人類史の危機の気配なんて。
She straight up said, "Hey, Fujimaru, I'm gonna need that at media guide on Valentine's Day. Thank you." It says, "What is the situation of this? Do you not understand that humanity is at stake, and these people are nonchalantly doing as they please?"
今までのカルデアってこんな暇だったわけ？
It says, "Has Karudea been this bored? Has Karudea been this bored to be able to do such things like this? Slack off?" Oh, damn. So it says it's just this temporary moment. Oyoso. Or Zen no Narari wakare nai no desu ka? Okay, so yeah, you can answer her by dodging the question by saying it's just temporarily this month, right? It's just a temporarily timing, parentheses, most likely. And then you've got the other one that kind of insults her a little bit. It's saying, "I thought you were all knowing and all function. Even you don't know." I'm pretty sure any choice I make, I should be fine. But we're gonna just say it's just this specific.
本当かしら？目が泳いでるし、
Or
なんか怪しいのよね。
it says, "Are you sure about that? Your eyes are swimming like fast everywhere. It's kind of suspicious the way you answered me like that."
まあいいわ。とにかく今はリクエスじゃない。リサーチを始めます。
I said, "Well, whatever. We're gonna start our excuse me. We're gonna be beginning our research."
あくまで参考資料。部外者として答えなさい。あなたが今欲しいものは何ですか？
It says, "Understand that this is going to be a sample question. Nothing more, nothing less. Answer it like you're an outsider. What do you want currently?" あなたが今欲しいものは何ですか? It says, "Yeah, what do you want currently?" Okay. Damn, I'm getting FGO surveyed. Olga Murray. Damn. What the hell? Oh, yo, tell me about you and Mash.
マッシュとの仲か。所長としてうまくやりたいと思っているが。
It says relationship with Mash. As a director, I would like to get along with her as best as I can, but
少し働きすぎなのが気になるのよね。特別休暇と特別手当と特別個室をあげたいわ。
it says I'm really worried about her overworking herself a lot these days. I would like to give her a special rest, a special treatment, and special room.
でも他の職員たちにエコひいきと思われたら迷惑するのはマッシュだし。
It says, however, if I were to treat her so special, the other employees will think that I'm taking the other employees will think that I'd be taking too much favorable towards her. And in the end, that's just going to bother Mash.
ここは市場と評価をきちんと線引きして誰から見ても公正な接し方をしないとね。
So here on out, I have to evaluate myself and tread the line of equality and make sure that I treat her equally like everyone else. Yes.
まあ貴様の基本業務時間はさらに伸ばす予定だがな。ローキ？地球の法律に従う私だと思ったか。
However, I was planning to make your active work time extend. I was planning to extend your work time a lot longer because of this. It says, "Are you saying overtime? Do you really think that I would follow a rule made by Earthlings in a world system. That's funny. She's like, I want to treat Mash nice, but I don't want to make her to be biased. So I'm gonna make Protag work for her. I'm gonna make you work for make up for it. Overtime? You think you're getting overtime? Are you crazy? You think I follow Earth rules? Heck W. What about Karudea? OG Karudea.
こうして私がいるということは時間の物言いをされているカルデアのことね。
こうして私がいるということは時間の物言いとされているカルデアのこと。
当然大切に思っているわ。誰に強制されたからじゃない。
It says the fact that I am here こうして私がいるということは時間の物合いをされているカルデアのこと。So the fact that I'm still here right now functioning, meaning that you're probably currently talking about the Karudea we have now, that's in the riff of time speaking. Of course, I treasure it very much. Not because somebody has forced me to.
私の意志であなたたちが信じてくれた人理保証を守り抜いてみせましょう。
It says because you and your will and your convictions, you all have believed in it, so therefore I will protect the preservation of humanity with my own hand.
なんてね。ちょっと大げさだったかしら。
Kind of smirks and says, just kidding. I might have been a little bit boastful with that one.
止まった時間。いつも目を光らせている経営顧問。挑戦状を送りつけてきた謎のビースト。
It says the time that has stopped, aka the young Hassan, right? The young Hassan, aka the manager, right? My boy. The Hassan that wants to chop Olga Chan's head, constantly shining its eyes, and a mysterious beast that sends a challenge, letter of challenge to us.
問題は山積みだけど、恐れも迷いもないわ。カルデアには優秀な人材が揃っているんだもの。
It's that she says there's gonna be a pile of problems and questions to solve. However, I have not an inkling of fear. After all, we have a lot of reliable resources and manpower in Karudea, don't we?
ってなんであなたが質問してるのよ。聞いてるのはこっちでしょ。
It says, hey, why are you asking the question? I'm supposed to be the one asking you these questions.
まあ、地球国家元首からの直接の質問だから緊張するのは当然でしょうけど。
It says, after all, you are getting a direct inquiry and answer from the president of the earth. After all, it's only natural to feel a little nervous.
いいぞ。今のはリハーサルということにする。次が本番だ。行くぞ。
It says, all right, I will consider all of this a rehearsal. Next one is the real deal. I hope you're ready. Oh, is this the part where we get to learn about her 7 authorities? Hell yeah.
あなたね、聞いたくせにあまり期待していない顔をしてない？
It says, hey, Protag. Why did you make a face of not so exciting when you asked that question?
まあいいだろう。 貴様も特撮好きの女の子だ。特別に開示してやらんでもない。
It says, oh, well, you are a girl. Oh, yeah, that's right. I changed my sex. So I'm a girl right now. Hello. It says, it seems like you're a quirky girl that likes these niche things. So I will unleash them. Specialty to you.
秘密だが、本当は秘密だがな。背筋を伸ばしてちゃんと聞くように。
Yes, ma'am. So we get to hear about the 7 large authorities. What are you looking for? I am looking for a quick reference sheet, Theo. Just so we can. I thought I fucking detailed. I guess. Question mark? I may have liked it, but I don't think I have. Okay. I might have done goofto. Little boosto in the goofo. Little goof off in the goofo. Cardor. We got some Cardor in the chat. Cardor. Let's see. We have Ding dang dong. Baka na. Mada jikan wa aru. When did this event start, chat? I can't remember. Ding dong dong. I found it. Took a little while, but we Gucci. I can't find it. But whatever. We'll just read about it here. I hope y'all ready. It says it's a secret. It's really a secret. So you better have your back straight and listened well.
私の7つの大権能。あまりの超越効果から超権能とも言う。
It says my 7 great authority. Okay. 7 great authority. It's so useful that they might be called super authority. Uh-oh. We got our super authorities in the chat, boys. Super. Such super. Such authority. Crop! Let's see. Balls. Balls. We got them balls. Balls. All right, here we go, chat. Hey.
その1、バールターン。時空間を目的座標に向かって瞬時に転移する力だ。
Oh my god, she just have dimensional teleport. What the fuck? Number 1, Varta. So she just can transport anywhere, anytime, any place.
まあ、転移はアバウトに行われるので、目的座標までにポンポンとブレて出現することもある。
But the teleportation is an about round location, so I can't do it precisely. There are chances that in order to get to those locations or coordinates, we teleport multiple times and distort a little bit and then come out later.
その2、ハイパートリチウム。体内での核融合による無限エネルギー。
Oh, she just have Earth's fucking okay. So she has hyper toritium, aka number 2. She has essentially cursed energy and reverse cursed energy called hopes and dreams. She literally just have infinite energy in her forge, which is in her tummy or her
私は地球
tits.
と同じ霊気だからな。いわばアースバーンと言ってもよい。
So this is, after all, I have almost, if not the same saint graph as Earth. You can just call it ass burn, aka earth burn. Earth burn if you want to make it more direct. It's essentially is because you Olga Murray is essentially if you guys do not know, the quote unquote famous girl Tsukihime, the lady archetype moon, right? Archetype-y. Practically the same people. The archetype-y. Are you saying she's same as Arcuid? Yeah, she is. Very, very similar contract to Archetype Earth, aka Arcuid Brunstad. Okay?
まあ、加減なしでやると自爆する可能性が高いので、普段は封印しているが、指先とか軽く炭化するし。
It says, understand that doing this without restrictions or temperament, there's a high chance of explosion of a self-destruction caliber at its high rate. So normally, it's sealed. After all, my fingertips gets charcoaled if I don't keep it correctly.
その3はグランチェンジ。言うまでもない巨大化だ。
He says, I don't have to tell you this, but the third one is grand change. It means I can get gigantified. Oh, she can get big. Big, tall, muscular woman just for me.
第二権能の応用だな。水道の蛇口同様、出力装置は大きいほど火力はドバドバ出る。
大気量の応用だな。大気量、ハイパートチルーム、大気量の応用だな。どんどん大きいほど威力がどんどん出る。I like that.
第二権能の応用だな。水道の蛇口同様、出力装置は大きいほど火力はドバドバ出る。
It says it's the utilization and making my second authority utilities to the maximum. After all, if I were to explain this in a water tube, right, aka water tube or a pipeline, the bigger the pipes, the stronger the stronger the water pressure it can flow out of. It's essentially she's stating that because she has infinite energy, she can gigantify herself in order to create an output. And because she has infinite energy, she can utilize the infinite energy to make herself gigantify. And while she is gigantify, her damage output is on the scale of her size.
だが大きいということは当たり判定も大きいということよ。むやみな巨大化は負けフラグ。いいわね。
Shindy ね。It says, however, just because you become big means that you endanger yourself to a lot of openings and weaknesses. So it's a loser's flag to gigantify without any plan. This is the truth. Yes. It is pretty funny because this is like you can put like a Power Ranger logic to it, right? To an extent.
その4、アカデミックファン。
And number 4 is academic fan.
どんなに低俗な文化であろうと、どんなに難解な生態であろうと。
It says, no matter what low civilization I may encounter, or a living creature that could be close to difficult if impossible to decode.
あくまで客観的に自分から貪欲に学ぼうとする精神性。
It says, it's a mental state that is willing to learn, self-learn of its hunger and curiosity as they are in the audience seat.
つまり映画鑑賞よ。A 級 B 級分け隔てなくチャレンジするわ。
It says it's almost as if watching it's like a movie critic. I wouldn't care for the caliber, A tier, B tier. I would watch all of it and challenge each civilization without critique.
そろそろ疲れてきたという顔ね。私もよ。なのでここからは簡略します。
It says it seems like you're starting to get tired of this, and I can see it in your face. Me too. So from here on out, I'm going to start TLDRing.
その後、グレートフルガッツ。すごい即死耐性よ。脳波が止まってもいける。
It says, oh my god. Number 5, Great Full Guts. It's a really strong, very powerful anti-insta-death or anti-death resistance. Wait, what? Yeah. So yeah, the Great Full Guts, it is a resistance that is super resistant to death. Understand that even when my brainwave stops, I can still reoperate, aka reboot. Which is very funny because she's explaining Land of Steel, right? Because technically in Land of Steel, Earth technically died out, but still was technically not dead, even though her outside was dead. So she called upon the world to help. She called upon the world to the galaxy to help kill whatever the hell that's on top of her. Very nice, very nice, very nice little touch there.
でも分離するのは試したくないわ。首と胴が分かれるとか、もうロボじゃない？
But I don't want to experiment this. Yeah, I don't want to experiment this any further. After all, if my body and my neck were to separate and we're still alive, I'll practically be a robot.
その6プレジデントチャンネル
Number 6, President Channel.
私の脳内で構築された超リアルな仮想世界いわば微小得意点だ
It says, I can create a fake facade world that is super real and construct inside of my brain. AKA, I can create minute singularity of whatever I think of.
これを外界に展開したものが大統領得意点であり南米で貴様が体験した精神世界であり
It says anything that got projected out was the presidential singularity. Anything that expended out was the presidential singularity that you experienced, and the world of mentality that Protag experienced during LB7.
こうしている今の空間も
Even in this dimension right now, you are
何でもない次に行くぞ
So right now we're in a minute singularity inside of you, Olga. So we're in you, Olga's brain right now. We're in you, Olga's brain, aka you, Olga's playground. And she doesn't want to admit that. It says, never mind. I'm going to the next one.
その7タキオンジェイル極めて小さい範囲ではあるが
This is number 7. Tachyon Jade. It's extremely small in the perimeter that I can activate. However,
時間粒子を極度に遅くすることで1秒を1000秒相当にすることが可能となる疑似的な時間停止だな
wait. Hold up. This entire thing is you're doing. Hold up. It says number 7, Tachyon Jade. So aka future particle acceleration jail. In a very small, minute area of location, I can slow down the time particle to an extreme degree, almost to make 1 second equivalent to 1,000 seconds. Meaning to word it differently, I can create a time stop.
これは今のカルデアが置かれている時間の物言いとは根本的に異なる。
This is a very similar thing. And this is a similar thing that's currently happening. The stuff that is affecting time currently in this Karudea. That is the root of the possibility that I can explain.
過去と現在はいじれない。未来の到来を遅くしたものだ。
Please understand that this is not a manipulation of the past nor the present. I or it has a capability to reach the future as slow as possible.
あとは全世界同時侵略のために霊気を4等分し別個体として稼働する機能もあるが
It says I have another functionality that if I'm going to invade the entire world, I can split my Saint Graph into 4 different pieces and operate them separately at their own will. But
それは貴様もよく知っていることだろう。
you probably know this a lot more than you let on, right?
もうそうじゃなくてわざとやって何その汚れのない目は
It says, no, that's not what I meant. But at the same time, you're doing this on purpose. Wait, why do you have eyes that are not tainted or with malice without a trace of a malice intent?
これはプライベートな階段って言ったでしょですって
You told me that this is a private conversation between us two, right? Right?
そう純粋な好奇心ってことねそれならってそんなわけあるか
This is I see. So it's just a pure curiosity. Pure curiosity out of passion, correct? Then I can't forgive you for that.
はいやり直しもう一度だけ聞くわあなたがバレンタインに求めるものよ
It says, all right, let's redo. I'm gonna ask you one more time. What do you desire in Valentine's Day? It says, are you hurt anywhere?
何よ急に真剣になって別に誰からも攻撃されていないけど
It says, what are you talking about? Why are you all serious all of a sudden? It's not like I've been attacked or assaulted by anybody or anything currently, but...
まったくのんきなようで細かいんだから
This is my goodness, even though you're so nonchalant, your questions are very direct and detailed.
安心なさい私は完全無欠のユーオルガマリー何も不安がるところはありません
It says, please do not worry. I am the perfect Yu Ogamuri. The perfect with no flaws Yu Ogamuri. There's nothing for you to worry about or any undoubts you need to think of.
貴様の方こそ痛みに襲われたら私に言うがいい
It says, Protag, I should be the one saying these lines to you. Whenever you get assaulted or are in pain, you let me know right away.
ピンチになったらどんなに嫌がっても絶対に助けに行くわ覚悟しておくことね
It says, whenever you're in a pinch, understand that no matter how much you hate it, I will always come to your rescue. So you better prepare yourself. That's a nice little like a jab from LV7, because no matter what we did, we helped her out, right? So.
もう何回目よこれそんなに聞きたいことあったの
It says, my goodness, how many times do you want? How many times am I going to ask the same question? Why did you have so much things to ask of me?
まあ悪い気はしないけど次はちゃんと答えてね時間本当にないんだから
It says, but I don't feel bad about answering them all, but please answer the next question properly. I'm really actually running out of time here. This is an off topic. It's not something that I want, but...
違うけど
But I really wanted something like this. After work, with no burdens, with no pressure, with no nothing, just kind of hang out. Able to conversate and discuss and argue with director as we are currently doing right now is my happiness.
そう染み入る言葉ね所有より体験が大事ということね
So I see. Your words soak in quite deep. I suppose instead of utilizing example, a real life experience is definitely needed definitely needed for these type of caliber, isn't it?
つまりこうしている今がズバリバレンタインにおける最適解ということだ
Meaning that right now what we are doing, therefore my conclusion is that this is the best way to conquer Valentine's Day, right?
さすがは私まあ分かっていたことだけど
I like that little last. Is as expected of me. I knew this from the very beginning. Ha 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 ha.
なるほど
I see.
参考になり
This
ました
has been quite,
感謝します
yeah, this has been quite the sample, aka this has been quite the reference. I appreciate you for your hard work.
ではリサーチも終わったので大統領府に戻るいつまでも留守にはできないからな
It says now that I've concluded my research, I'm going to go back to my presidential lounge. I can't leave. I can't. I can't make that place empty forever.
貴様には追って感謝の粗品を送りつけるのでちゃんと受け取るように
It says understand, Protag, that I'll be giving you products, tokens of my appreciation. Yeah, understand that I'll be gifting you tokens of my appreciations, so you better get ready. You better prepare yourself to receive it.
ではさらばだカルデアのマスター今後も変わらぬ活躍を期待する
It says then goodbye, my dear Karadea Masta. I will be expecting an amazing and unchanging activities of your great work. Bye, you Olga. Oh, and there she goes. Disappear.
なおこの空間での出来事は最重要機密事項につき保存されません
That's funny. It says understand that in this dimension, our secrecy.
自動的に空間が爆発してあなたの記憶から完全に消去されます
That's funny. That's funny. The classic explosion ending. It says understand that whatever happens in this dimension is a utmost super top secret state level secrecy. So it will not be saved nor documented. As the conversation and discussion ends, this entire dimension will automatically self-destruct and it will be completely eradicated from your memories.
ご注意ください
Please be warned.
消去まで3
No! Explosion erasure. 3, 2, 1. It says, what? I knew this was a presidential dimension. Ah! That's funny. The time is now 3 p.m. Protect my room. Taking a quick break. Huh? The president hailed for me. She hailed and specifically instructed me to go to the lounge at this specific place. It says, wow, a fancy dimension is being made. The level, the level difference between this and our cafeteria is on another world.
職場はあくまで公共の場私的な目的で過ごす場ではありません
Please do understand that this location. It says, yeah, cafeteria and work area is something that coworkers and other people would gather around for momentarily. What my objective is not as such. So.
職場はあくまで公共の場私的な目的で過ごす場ではありません
It says, yeah, a workplace is not something you go for a free lounging. It's not a location that you would like to be if the objective does not align.
高貴なものにはそれにふさわしい場があるのですこれはその一環何もおかしなことではありません
Simultaneously, as a noble, right? As a noble, there are special locations and areas that they want to reside in. This is merely just one of few. It's nothing strange or weird about it. Hey, is this Summer? Summer Olga Chan? Very cute, very cute. We do love Summer Olga-chan here. It says that look, the summer president. You do definitely look like a lord of the clock tower.
でしょ？外の世界だともう霊落しているかもしれないけど、アニムスフィアは12ロードの一つ。
I do like whenever she changed her accent for Summer Olga Marie. So you Olga Marie is very bombastic. Summer Olga Marie is very elegant and very refined. It says, "Don't I look the part?" I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure in the outside world our seat has already fallen, but Atmosphere was Atmosphere is one of the lords of the 12.
貴賓を迎える以上、それにふさわしい装いをしなくちゃね。
It says doing something fancy and very elegant, right? Now that you're being welcomed with elegancy, I have to make sure that I wore a fitted outfit for the accommodation.
と、それはともかく席に座りなさい。休憩時間、そう長くないんだから。
It says, yeah, understand that that's besides the point. I need you to take a seat already. When it comes to resting time, you don't have much time, right?
今日は面談を兼ねてあなたの再評価をします。
It says I'm going to be interviewing here
言いたいところだけ
and
ど。
reevaluating your status is what I would like to say. But
言った通り、ここは公共の場ではありません。そういう所長としての仕事は別の日にやります。
it says, as I've stated before, this is not a place of work or common. This is not a place of work or common work area. So anything that is a director-related job or task will be done another day.
まあ何？特に理由はないけど、雑談していってもいいわ。
It says, well, what can I say? I don't have any particular reasons or anything, but I can answer your questions, or if you have anything that you want to ask, I'm all ears.
今日だけはどんな質問もしていいから。何を言われても怒らないと思いなさい。
It says, I would permit you to ask any question that you desire. I'm pretty sure I won't get mad, parentheses, trying, right? No matter what you say, I won't get mad at you. Probably. It says, really? Woohoo! All right, let's use this table then.
早っ！食いつきすごくない？
Yum, 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 yum. Love me some good chocolate from your baby Olga.
まったく。本当にこんなことが望みだったのね。気が小さいのか、欲がないんだか。
It says, my goodness, I never thought that something such small was such your desire. Is it that you want so little, or you have no desire of something grandeur?
本題は私とのつまらない会話じゃなくて、この後に出すキーセットよ。
Understand that. Oh, thank you, my friend. Big Preach on the subscriber Reno, Cappuccino. Yeah, the actual topic here is not going to be just some cheap conversations. It's going to be the tea set that I'll be pouring out afterwards, okay?
チョコレートばかりで胃がもたれているでしょ？
It says, I'm pretty sure you're sick and tired of chocolate. Your intestines must have had enough of it, right?
たまには紅茶と甘さ控えめのお茶受けで胃を休めなさい。
Maybe you should have some Earl Grey or a tea that is less sweetened to rest your tummy, aka your intestines, your stomach, right? There you go. Hell yeah, get some little, oh my god. Everything looks so royal. Are these perhaps handcrafted?
ティーカップは私の私物だけど、葉とドライフルーツは一番の名店から取り寄せたものよ。
I says, please understand that the teacup is my possession, but herbs, right? The tea herbs and the dry fruits, I accommodated from the best stores that I know.
大統領パワーで再現してもよかったけど、それだと中身が伴わないから。
It says, technically, I could have done all this utilizing my presidential power, but I don't think what's on the inside, what's on the inside would come iffy in question, so I didn't do it.
だから外の世界に出られる経営顧問にお願いして買ってきてもらったの。
So I asked the interrogator and the manager that could go outside the world. I've asked him to buy it and he got some for me.
それは必要なものなのか？マスターにか？では毒味の必要があるな。
So is that truly necessary? You're giving it to Master, then I need to taste it for poison's sake.
3人分の代金と輸送料としてこれだけだ。支払えるのならなんとか手に入れてこよう。
It says there's 3 people worth of food and shipping charge, and it'll cost you this much. If you can pay it, I'll probably be able to procure it some way, somehow.
ですって。無口で無表情だけど。
So if you don't know, the interrogator, it's Hassan. It's the Hassan. The managerial interrogator is it is Mr. Hassan, the young Hassan, the the blue boy. It is pretty funny. Like, in this arc alone, Olga tells you that he can actually step outside of the world, which is very fascinating to say. It says that's what he said. He might be expressionless, nor will he talk, but I was surprised that if I had a proper conversation with him, he's a very understanding person. Oh, you like this? Watch this. レベチの T であることは保証するわ。Yeah, how about I make it more rounder, huh? What about that round radio? Shit! Look at that round shit! You like that? No, you like that. Angel of Death going shopping? That's right. Angel of Death going shopping だよ。とにかくあなたが一度も味わったことのないレベチの T であることは保証するわ。It says what I can tell you for certain is that you have never tasted this tea before. It is a level beyond your expectation. That I can guarantee you.
ありがたくいただくように。口にあったのなら遠慮もしないように。
It says make sure you gratefully have it, and if it satisfies you, please don't hold back.
食堂でマシたちと話している時のように普段通りというのはまだ難しいでしょうけど。
It says I would like to have a conversation nonchalantly like you do with Mash and the others in the cafeteria like normal. Might be a difficult task to ask, but
今は友人として楽しかったこと、自慢したいこと、勉強になったこと、やらかしたこととか話してくれる？
But for now, as a friend, can you talk to me about your fun times? The things that you want to be boastful about? Something that you learned? Something that you messed up on? Anything. if you could, please.
それと普段言いづらいこととか将来の展望とか私へのお願いとか
something like your things are like something that hard to say, or your future providence, or your desire, or something that you want me to something you want from me.
そういうのあったらね、少しだけなら特別に許可するわ。
Of course, that's if you had anything of it, okay? I might think about specially permitting some of these just a little bit. It says, you say to talk to me normally. 普段通りなのに特別とか言う? It says here, we're supposed to talk normally. Why are you saying special added to this conversation? But you got the second option that says, of course, I've got mountains of things to talk about to you.
それは楽しみね。
It says, oh, that's wonderful. I'm quite excited.
私にはあなたに聞かせてあげられるような普通の思い出はないんだけど。
It says, I don't have normal memories that I can let you hear about it nonchalantly, but
きっとこの席の記憶がいい思い出になる。さあ、聞かせて。カルデアの君。
it says, I'm pretty sure that this memory will become the good memory that will be etched in my mind. So now tell me all about it. Protag.
あなたの日常。2019年の向こうにある想像しい毎日よ。
It says, yeah, tell me your daily lives. The everyday that you've been through, that of the day beyond the 2019.